Well, we live in a commercial consumer culture, so in a way, our temples, it's appropriate that Disneyland is such an attraction, and it's no more illegitimate than the bus stop. I mean, it's we construct these versions of what we sort of imagine people see as a place, or as it's those places are just as rich as a national forest in terms of even more so, of course, than what they we can't just condemn them as being crass and commercial, because we live in a commercial world. And that's so you could just follow the money and see where the most expensive things are that we collectively construct, whether it's a corporation or a state or whatever, and say, well, that must be the thing that we value. That's an important place to understand. I think there is poetry in Disneyland all over the place, whether it's intentional or not in some cases. But I think it's just part of this continuum of the fabric of constructed environments, and it's a rich concentration of symbols and icons and fantasy, and so I think it's full of interesting, compelling elements. We did a project about amusement parks and things, and yeah, even if they're abandoned, they're fascinating, even more so maybe. But I remember I had a season's pass for Disneyland and go there periodically, and I was just amazed. And especially when you start looking below the surfaces too, at the sort of, because it is a veneer scape, and it's propped up with cranes and girders. Yeah, like the Magic Mountain, actually has like an employee basketball court inside it, things like that. And the infrastructures of Disneyland, what's beneath the surface is really interesting too. The corridors so I mean, there's though you might not be appreciating it for what the builders intended it for, it still is a really interesting place. It can be a lot of fun to explore.